everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren and today we're doing a tea time with Lauren, hence the cup of tea. So I wanted to just do a little cosy chat video and I thought I could make this a somewhat regular occurrence by just having a tea time with Lauren. So we're going to have a cup of tea and settle. I may potentially get biscuits in the future but I don't have anywhere to put them and this cup is really hot, so I may just not bother and just have a cup of tea. But yeah, I just wanted to do a sort of a chat video of everything and anything that's going on. It's really weird because I usually drink with holding the cup with my left hand, but because I am doing a lot of things with my left hand for videos, I can't and it feels weird. I guess this is sort of like a life update as well as just like a general chat video. I am probably going to be looking out of the window a lot because I can see stuff moving and I probably shouldn't. I should be more focused, but I'm easily distracted. Yeah, so I've not really recorded this video much in advance to when it's going out. There's a video coming out today which is a review on Fantasy Island, the film that came out in February, so I'll leave a link to that somewhere for you to watch if you've not already seen it. There's not really much time difference between it. I want to try and make it as close as possible to when it's going up so that it's more of like a real live sort of vlog, but I knew if I did it the day before I would struggle to get it edited and put up in time, because I know myself really well. I procrastinate too much. It's a flaw I've got. So recently I've been watching a lot of New Girl on Netflix because it's come back on there. I say come back on, it's on there, all the seasons are on there, and I realised that I never actually finished watching it. I think I got up to the start of the 4th season when I was at uni in 2014. Which sounds about right. I think I caught up to wherever it was at when it was being aired in America, because I definitely didn't watch it illegally online. And so I watched it up to wherever. I think it were only a few episodes in. And then I had my exams, then I moved to Madrid, then I came back and I just kind of forgot about it, and at home I didn't really have much chance to watch things very legally online. So with it coming onto Netflix I'm really happy because I can actually finally finish it. But I've started to realise that I've definitely got some sort of Jessica Day tendencies. I do the weird voices, I sing random things all the time, I do crazy little dances, and Todd's definitely had to get used to them. But I think that's just something that my family do. We just use silly voices. So there's stuff that I film that you don't actually see where I just use a weird voice. I don't know why, I just kind of fall into it. I might go overly British for some reason or just do a character, but yeah. So I've definitely noticed that I'm more like Jessica Day than I maybe would have first thought. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. I think I'm 2 seasons in. I think I've nearly finished the 2nd season. I've been binge watching it, so I have no idea what episode I'm on. I'm really looking forward to it. There's stuff that I can remember and I'm watching it going, oh yeah, I remember all this, and like other little things that flick through. But then I know there's a lot of stuff that I also had forgotten, so it's kind of, it's nice to be able to remember it, and I may need to rewatch quite a few other shows that I absolutely loved a few years ago. I am currently still on furlough at work. I will be furloughed until at least the end of May. We've got plans for stuff to start kicking back into action on the 1st of June for some people and then the 1st of July for other people, depending on government restrictions, lockdown, all that jazz. Because I'm a software developer, I would be going back with the first wave of people, mainly because I can do my job from home really easily, and there's a lot of stuff that me and the other guy I work with, we can get stuff done to help sort of ease the phasing back in, which means if there isn't an increase in infections or an increase in the amount of deaths each day, I will be back to work on the 1st of June. So I've only got like a couple of weeks to get my writing where I want it to be. I'm still going to try and do my writing when I'm working. If I'm working from home and there's still sort of a restriction on what you can do outside, so if I still can't see family and stuff, I'll be scheduling in time for when I've finished working for the day to get some writing done. I may have to try and schedule something in the morning. I know I'm going to have to use my weekends a lot more, and I'm going to struggle to do my videos. And pretty much I'm trying to like do a massive, what's the word? Create a massive backlog of stuff so it can go up for when I'm back working, and then I've got time to create stuff on a slower basis. So I'm trying to do batch videos, I'm trying to do batch blog posts. Can't really call it batch chapters, it's just writing. But yeah, I'm trying to sort of batch everything, so I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know. But the problem is because I don't know when I'm actually going to be working again, because it is entirely dependent on where lockdown's going and the state of the UK. Oh well, England. Whatever they want to decide to do for England, it's completely dependent on that. So part of me does think I will be working again from the 1st of June, which, I'm not gonna lie, getting full pay again would be really nice. Not that it's been too much of an issue not getting full pay, mainly because I'm not driving anywhere. So usually I put at least, I want to say at least £80 a month into my car, if not more, depending on if we're going anywhere. So when me and Todd decide we're going for a walk somewhere quite far, if we're going to go to the Peak District for a hike or anything like that, it takes a bit longer. Or if we're going on a trip somewhere, so like at the end of February I went to Hull to go to the Deep aquarium, so obviously I used a bit more diesel that month. But yeah, usually about £80, so that's gone a long way towards the 20% drop. And also I've just reduced the amount I am paying off on my credit card, just because I overpay it because I want to try and pay it off quicker. So I've just pulled the amount that I've been deducted from my credit card payment. However, I'm still going to be able to pay that off this month. I've made a decision to not put money into savings this month when I get paid and just pay it off in full, which I think works out better because the interest on my credit card is higher than the interest I get from my savings. So I do think it works out better that way. And then I'm going to try and use my credit card how you're supposed to use a credit card. I'm having weird thoughts about this channel. So I've been watching a lot of booktube and I kind of want to put loads of book content on here. But then I don't want it to be drowned by book stuff. Mainly because I like being able to have the flexibility to just put up whatever I want. So I think it's going to be reviews, but because I'm not really watching a lot of things, it's going to have to, it might become like a semi-booktube channel for a time being, as well as sort of like an author-tube channel, because I'm going to be putting up my writing updates and any research I've done or what I've been looking into. So I've been doing a lot of research into indie author-ness. Is that even a word? I've been doing a lot of research into that to see if I should go down traditional publishing or if I try and do my own, if I print it myself through ebooks and print on demand books. I've been looking into if I need to have a company for that or if I can do it as a sole trader, because there's so much conflicting information. I don't really understand it all, to be honest, and I don't know what it is that I need to do. I did some research yesterday and it looks like being a sole trader to start off with is a better option, and then potentially going down the company route later on. If I'm a sole trader, I can do it under a different name, so I could kind of give myself like a publishing imprint name. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of fun. So I am looking at that. The novella that I've got, I want to potentially do that, and that's sort of like a science fiction post-apocalyptic genre. Yeah, so that's right. It's definitely post-apocalyptic and it's got elements of science fiction in it, but then it's like diary-esque as well. I have no idea how long this is going to be. I thought this was going to be a really quick video and then I've gone like on massive tangents about stuff. And I'm sorry I keep looking out of the window, but the trees are distracting me. Not gonna lie, feels a bit weird to say that trees are distracting me, but it's the case. Oh, but because I am potentially going to go down self-published independent authorness, the notebook that I won from the company that I got my diary from, Ella Iconic, I am potentially going to use that for like business planning. I have never done that sort of thing before, so I'm not really sure where to start. My main thing is I want to potentially get book ideas planned and try and plan when I can get them out there. I think the zombie novella would probably be best suited for a sort of end of September, October release to try and coincide close to Halloween. But it does give me time, and if I can do that for this year, I would be so excited. I don't have any plans of what I want to earn from it. I think, yeah, I'd love to be able to write full time and that be my main source of income, because I absolutely have adored the past sort of 6 weeks of just sitting and writing and having that plan. But I think at the moment, one, I'm not dedicated enough, I procrastinate too much, and two, it's going to take a lot of money to sort of cover the expenses that I have. Todd has said that if I wanted to give up my job and try and make it as a full-time writer, then he is more than happy to support me for that. He said that he'd want me to be able to make like 300 quid a month if I'm doing something to help put towards bills and stuff, which I get, but honestly I don't think I could be financially dependent on someone else. I like having my own money and I like being able to spend my money on things that I want. So for me, being a full-time author is not something that I can envision for myself at the moment. Maybe in a few years' time. I am excited to try and get stuff out, so yeah, I've definitely got a plan for my notebook. I'm looking at it because it's on a dresser on the side, just out of view of the camera. So I'm actually really excited to kind of get that planned, and now that I'm getting more of a plan in my head, I am just like really looking forward to it. The video next week that's coming out, I have already filmed it and it is going to go into my a writing update. It is definitely just a writing update, and it's going to go into a bit more detail of where I am with some writing and what my plans are. But yeah, I'd not mentioned this, but I think I definitely want to try and get the zombie novella potentially done for October. I don't even know how much it's going to cost me to get this all done, because I'm going to need a cover. I need a name for the book. I've not even got a name for it yet. I need a cover, I need a name, and I need an edit on it. My editing is only going to go so far, and I know that I am not good enough to get it to a standard where I would want people to be able to buy it, to have something out there as a product for someone to buy. I really want it to be the best sort of thing that it can be. I've got cookies downstairs and I really want to have cookies with my tea. So that was my first tea time with Lauren. I know it's very sort of writer focused and also new girl focused, but there's not really much happening at the moment. I'm hoping that as time goes on, the content in this is going to be a little bit more than just talking about my writing, and a little bit more than just one thing. But yeah, it just depends on the world and how everything's going. I really want to get back into doing travel videos. I loved making my travel vlogs, but there's nowhere to travel to. I could do, I'm on my daily exercise videos, and now that I can travel around England to do some daily exercise, I could potentially go out into the Peak District and I'm in the Peak District hiking, but it's not something that I can really see myself doing. I much rather prefer exploring somewhere new and being like, oh, look at how cool this is, and oh my god, look at that. So yeah, I really want to get back into that, but I don't think that's going to happen till 2021, to be honest. I've actually really enjoyed this, and although this cup is absolutely boiling still, like I think I can just about hold it in this hand now. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this, and it's, although you're not talking back to me, which is a shame. Maybe I should do live streaming. But because you're not talking back to me, it's a bit weird. I feel like I've just had a conversation to myself. Let me know how your mum's been doing. How's May been for you? I hope you're all managing to cope okay, and it's not getting you down too much, because to be honest, the only reason that I've managed, I think, to remain so upbeat is through my writing. I'm making videos again. I've managed to keep myself busy with some creative endeavours, and when I'm not doing that, on Thursday when I gave myself a day off from doing stuff, I felt so bored and I felt so down, and it actually ruined my Friday and Saturday, which is really weird how just one day doing nothing has actually completely reversed how I'd been feeling. So yeah, I hope that you're managing to keep occupied in any way that's helpful for you, and that it's not something that's affecting you too badly. If you are having any issues, feel free to drop me a line anywhere on my socials. It doesn't have to be a public message, you can drop me a private message anywhere, even if all you want to do is just type some words out and just have someone to go, I am a good person to do that. If you actually want input, I can also help with that as well. If you liked this video as well, hit the like button so that I know you want to see more videos like this in the future. Don't forget to hit subscribe. There is a video on this channel every single Sunday at 4 PM because I have decided on a time. Yes, 4 PM on a Sunday is when you can expect new videos to go live. I am going to finish the rest of my cup of tea, potentially have some biscuits with it, and I am going to do some editing. So I shall see you all soon. I hope you're all well, and until next time, bye!